Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Get Play Soon. In this video, we are going to solve a Leetcode problem number 2149, rearranging array elements by sign. This is a medium level Leetcode problem. Also, this is the 12th video in the series of arrays playlist. If you haven't watched my previous videos on arrays playlist, make sure you watch them. Getting started with this video, make sure you like, share and subscribe our channel Get Play Soon. So without any further delay, let's get started. So in this problem, we are given an array which consists of both positive numbers and negative numbers. For your understanding, I have marked the negative numbers in different color. We are supposed to rearrange the given array in this format. Like the negative number should be in the alternate positions. As the question itself suggests, rearranging the array elements by sign. So in the question, they have mentioned a couple of conditions. So let's look at the conditions and try to solve the problem. So the first thing they mentioned is the given array is even length array. So the number of elements are even. Therefore, the number of positives are equal to number of negative elements. For example, in this array, we have 3 positive elements and 3 negative elements, right? 3, 1, 2 are positive, -2, -5, -4 are negative. Now moving ahead, the final array, the result array that we are going to produce should always begin with a positive integer. So the index 0 should be a positive integer. The next thing they mentioned in the question is every consecutive pair of integers should have opposite signs. So at 0 is positive followed by that negative. Again positive, again negative. So from these 2 points, we can understand that all the negative numbers will be in the odd indexes. Like 1, 3, 5, all odd indices will have negative numbers. Moving ahead, they also said that order of same sign integer should be same. For example, you can see for positive numbers 3, 1, 2. The order should be 3 followed by 1 followed by 2. We cannot write like 1, 2, 3. So that we need to take care. Similarly for negative also, -2 should be followed by -5. -5 should be followed by -4. That thing we should keep in mind. Now moving ahead. In the last line of the question, they also mentioned that it is not required to do the modifications in place, which means we are allowed to use O of n extra space. So because of this, it becomes easy and we can actually create a new array from this array. Okay. So we are given one array. Instead of doing the modifications in this array itself, we can create one more array. So I have created one more array with the name answer array. So in the answer array, here you can see, here I'm going to fill the positives. In this color, I have taken 2 pointers. One is P, which stands for positive index, and for negative index. Now, initially the positive index will be set to 0 index, and negative index will be set to index 1, as you can see. Now, we will iterate the array from the starting to the ending. When we iterate the array, we will take the element, add into the particular position based on positive or negative. After adding, we are supposed to increment the positive or negative index by 2. Why? Because negative and positive indices are consecutive in nature. Therefore, we are supposed to increment them after adding by 2. Okay. So let's get started with the first iteration. At I is equals to 0, you can see the value is 3. So 3 is a positive number. So I'll add into the positive index this. Now after that, we will increment by 2. So P at index 0 will be incremented and will be updated to P is equals to 2. So the P pointer, you can see it is here now. Now moving on to the next iteration. At I is equals to 1, the number is 1, which is a positive number. So again we will add this 1 to the P position, P index. So that is here. After adding this element into the positive index, we will increment the positive index by 2. So positive index is right now at 2. We will increment and it becomes P is equals to 4. So you can see the pointer has changed to 4. Now moving ahead, at I is equals to 2 iteration, we finally found the negative element. Now this negative element should be added to the n value, negative index. By default, it is at the index 1. So we'll add this -2 here. After adding, we will increment the negative index also by 2. So after incrementing, n is equals to 1 becomes n is equals to 3. Now moving ahead, I is equals to 3, we have -5, which is also a negative element. This negative element will be added to negative index. After this, we will increment the negative pointer. So it will move from here to here. N is equals to 3 to n is equals to 5. Next, moving ahead, we have I is equals to 4. That is a positive number that will be added to the positive. And if we increment also, there is nothing because the size of this answer is just 5 because it is a 0 based index. So we need not update also. Even if we update, there will be no problem. So after this, we move on with our iteration. We'll go to the 5th index. That is a negative number. We'll add to the negative index value. So this is how we solve this problem. Here you can see positive followed by negative, positive followed by negative, and so on. And the order of positives and the order of negatives are also same. So I hope you understood how to solve this problem. Now let's see the code. Here in the code you can see we are given with an integer array, that is nums. We will note down the size of the nums array, nums.length. Based on the size, we will create one more array that is with answers with the same size of given array. Now we will initialize the pointers as we discussed earlier, the positive index and negative index. We will initialize the positive index at 0 and negative index as 1. As you can see here, the for loop is traversing only once. So we'll start with the first element, that is 0th index of the array, and we'll continue till the end of the array. If the value is positive, then we will add that value to the p pointer, and then we will increase the p pointer by 2 places because the values of positive and negative are consecutive. Similarly, if the value is negative, we'll take that value and put it into the negative pointer place. After adding to the negative pointer place, we will also increment the negative pointer. So this p and n will become the indices of where to add the next element. So I hope you understood the approach. If you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. Now let's see the time complexity. As you can see, the for loop is running only once, right? As you can see here, the array is running only once. Therefore, the time complexity is O of n, where n is the size of the array. Now speaking about space complexity, we are here creating a new array with the same length. And in the new array, we are doing all these operations, right? So, but creating that, we have space complexity is O of n, where n is the size of the array. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel Get Play Soon. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Please stay tuned for more such videos.